everybody, yeah. And that's a good, I won't even worry anymore. Took all my cares, took and kicked them all out the door. Go on and try, come and tell me what you're waiting for. Move, keep them going till your life is overflowing, yeah. I do it.
You're welcome, my lovely viewer, to another wonderful edition of your favorite program titled Juxtapose. My name is Emeka Wonderful. On today's edition, we shall be discussing something that is that thing you won't even guess it. If I tell you to guess it, you cannot guess it. Can you guess it? Okay, just sit back as I go for a commercial break. When I come back, I will help you with the guess.
My name is Sylvester Madu. Keep watching Juxtapose. It's a nice program.
Hi guys, my name is Ricardo Okeago. I'm an actor in Nollywood. You're watching Juxtapose.
Hey, my name is Nari Bros in the Bog. Keep watching Juxtapose.
Hello Nigerians, shall I juxtapose Nigeria with a shining star? Hell no! Nigeria is a million times brighter. Keep watching Juxtapose.
Juxtapose! Hello, my name is Legbo. I'm from Russia. Keep watching Juxtapose.
My name is Sergey. I'm from Russia. Keep watching Juxtapose.
Keep watching Juxtapose.
Action.
Do you like Jane Kitchen? Fufu? Juxtapose!
Welcome back. What I'm going to discuss with you today is zoo. Z-O-O in our own language, but Z-O-O in Igbo language. Zoo is a place where animals are kept for entertainment. You see, most of our zoos in this country have gone extinct. Some of our children don't even know what is a zoo. They only see it on DSTV and the ones people talk about. I remember in those days when we were growing up at Enugu, around that fire brigade, fire service side, there is a wonderful zoo there. There used to be a wonderful zoo there. But I learned that that place has been turned into an estate now. It's very funny. Very, very funny. Because our people think that, why do you keep animals in the zoo when they can walk around? You see some people carry their car on the streets. That is too wrong. You understand? I'm not a politician. I'm not interested in politics, but it is right that we control the way animals move on the street. Cows can be transported by rail. They can be transported by a car or by trailers, containers, and not to allow them to walk on the streets. It's not even hygienic. It will cause some health problems to our people. So, let me not take much of your time as I go to Europe and bring you a powerful zoo from Gelsenkirchen. Gelsenkirchen is somewhere in Essen, in Germany. Don't go away, I'll be right back after this time out. You're welcome to Gelsenkirchen Zoo. This place is where you can go to see animals. You remember in those good old days when there are zoos here and there in Nigeria, but today some of those zoos have been destroyed. You can't see any animals there anymore. But here is a zoo where people can come out during the public holidays to come and see animals. You know, this thing is good for educating the young ones about some of these animals. You know, the kids cannot go into the bush to see animals. We have only game reserves in Nigeria now. There is Yankari Game Reserve. I don't know. It's been long. I went to Yankari Game Reserve. I don't know if it's still in existence now. But I am encouraging our government, all the states, the 36 state governors. I'm encouraging you to do something about zoo. Try to build a standard zoo in your state. Then the federal government will build one standard one in the center, Abuja, or if they like, they can build in some other states. If you look at here, you see how people are coming. Some are going in, some are trooping out, and these people are going in to see the animals. It is very, very good to have a zoo where you can see animals. Don't go away. I'll be right back.
primates and all the animals. I never meet so a place like here.
Very good. It looks like Africa, isn't it?
Yes.
Have you been to Africa before?
No.
But if you have not been to Africa since you are here, I mean, you have been to part of Africa. So
Yes.
what advice do you have to tell people who have not come to this place?
Yes, the animals, and in Germany nobody knows something about the animals in Africa, and yes,
And
it's
this is the
interesting.
place. Yeah, nobody knows about the animals in Germany, and if you come to this place as a German or as an African, you will see a lot of animals, different types of animals that you can see in Africa. Miriam, it's a pleasure talking with you, okay?
Yes, thanks.
Well, what you've seen so far is the African side of the zoo. That's what we've seen so far. There are other sections, the Atlanta sections and the Asian sections, although some of them are not ready yet for viewing. When they are ready, we are going to bring them to you. But right now, what you've seen is wonderful, isn't it? So, like I said before I started, I am calling on the state governors, the 36 state governors, to team up. Build something like this for each of the states. It's not a waste. People will pay to come in. Therefore, thereby you raise funds from there, you get revenues from there. You will make a lot of money that you will use to build up your states. This is part of tourism. People will come from all parts of the world to look at it, just like we're looking at this one. Okay, so, I mean, if you do it, it's not something, it's not an impossible task. Even the presidency, in Abuja, you people can make something great like this. We have the money. So I am advising you to build it. Okay. You are still watching Juxtapose. Bye and God bless you. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. Kizenkisi Zoo is nothing but wonderful. Animals, you know, did you see how that place was? If you come, there is a side for Asia. That is when you go to that side, if you pay and get into that side, you will see all the kind of animals you will see in Asia. There is a side for America. If you go into that place, you will see all the kinds of animals you will see in America. Then there was Africa. We went into Africa. The place we went into Africa is like Africa. You see mud houses in Germany, Essen, Germany. So I think our people should copy this. Let me not waste your time as I go to the streets of Nigeria to feel the pulse of the people, you know, about zoo, whether they miss it or not. Don't go away, I'll be right back after this time out. Have you been to any zoo before?
Yeah, sure. In those days, as a child, I used to visit the zoo at Enugu. But I don't know what has happened to that zoo of today.
What advice do you have for the government concerning zoos in Nigeria?
You know, I've been hearing zoo, people going to visiting zoo. You know, that place where you see some animals like python, lion, monkeys, you know. It's very interesting, but it's been long. I don't know.
I really have to advise the government to make sure we have zoos. In fact, in every state of the Federation, we should have zoos so that people can go there and see different animals, learn, especially children, because that visit to Enugu Zoo is still registered in my memory. You know, it's a part of education, it's part of learning. Some of the current affairs we see during exams, we didn't read it from books. You know, it was through interaction, through traveling, and all whatnot. So they should revive the zoos in Nigeria. They should revive the zoos in Nigeria. It serves as a recreation center for everybody.
What's your favorite animal?
Monkey, contour, banana.
Okay, monkey.
Yes.
Have you ever been to any zoo before?
No, not really.
But you know what a zoo is?
Yeah, I think I know it.
What do you have to tell the government concerning zoos in Nigeria?
Well, they have not really seen a zoo, okay? But I think they should provide a zoo if not for anything, but for the sake of the kids, the children, the young ones, who in school they teach them lions, zebra, but they've never seen it. There are most of the kids that have never seen all these things. So it will be okay when they see it more often than studying it in school. It will help to improve their intellectual training.
Hello, have you ever been to a zoo before?
Yes, I've been to a zoo.
What was your experience?
Okay, I've been to zoo when I was small, and we have actually much animals there, so it was fun though. I didn't really know anything then, so to me it was fun.
Is the zoo still existing now?
Yes, it still exists.
What do we have there?
Actually, many of the animals are there, so we only have like monkeys, chimpanzees. I think crocodiles are still there. That's all. And ostrich.
Okay, what do you have to tell the government concerning zoos?
Okay. Nothing much, but just that the government should like create, because most of the animals are going to extinction, so they should create more game reserves for maybe animals like lions and elephants. They should create more game reserves for them, because I think they need people to see them whenever they come to it. So,
what's your favorite animal?
I don't really have a favorite animal, but I think I have an animal that I actually, when I look at it, I always laugh. And that is a monkey.
We are in the University of Ilori Zoo. You know, like I was telling you, in this episode, we are talking about zoo. Like I said before, zoo is where animals are kept for entertainment. And we are here to visit the Ilori Zoo. I'm going to take you right inside to see what this zoo has to offer. Don't go away, I'll be right back after this time out. Well, this is where we come to a close, and all the things concerning this University of Ilori Zoo. You know, as you can see, the facilities, they don't trash, but it's not what it's supposed to be. The government needs to put more, you know, money into this zoo. Even if it belongs to universities, it doesn't matter. People come from outside to look at the animals here. you saw what we found in Gelsenkirchen Zoo in Germany. It was a perfect place to be. They spend money on it. So most times the zoos here go extinct. Like the one at Enugu is not existing anymore. Anyway, let me not just dwell on it. Let me not say much about it. You are still watching Juxtapose. Let's go back to the studio for the rest of the game. Don't go away. I'll be back after this time.
My name is Sylvester Madu. Keep watching Juxtapose. It's a nice program.
Keep watching Juxtapose. It's a nice program.
Well, you have heard from the people. So, it's high time we started developing that zoo concept again so that our children will see those animals. It's not good now. We saw it and we don't want our children to see it. You know, despite outside some small places where some small animals are kept in Nigeria, we won't see a big zoo. We have a zoo at the University of Ibadan and some other universities, but I mean, they have to step up. They have to import animals, bring in animals, plenty animals, so that our children will enjoy. So that even us will use it to unwind. You understand? Zoo is a kind of unwinding. When you go to zoo, you will relax your body and all the rest of them. Okay? So, just sit back as I bring you a little entertainment. Don't go away. I'll be right back after this time out.
Hello, baby girl. Hello, baby. See, baby, I like you, eh? I want to have your contact. Eh? Baby, see, I like you very, very well. Huh? See, I promise you won't regret. Eh? Baby girl.
Okay, how can I help you?
Baby, see, I want to be your boyfriend. Eh? And I want you to give me your contact.
I'm not interested. Just leave me alone. Is it my fault?
NK, what is going on?
Don't go for this guy.
Okay, fine. See, since you don't want to give your life to Christ as your Lord and personal Savior, no problem. But as for me, I'm going to decide what I go. Fine.
Yes, but NK, that is running to the point now. Just give your life to Christ. Huh?
Can you imagine?
Yes.
That is the latest. Now we'll give our life to Christ.
You won't listen now.
That was a little entertainment from our stables. So, at this point, I would like you, our viewer, to send in text messages on those numbers flashing on your screen, and visit our Facebook page. Drop messages. I promise you we'll be reading it. You understand? Anything, any way forward, just send it. The way we are going to make this country to be better, send it to us. We'll make sure we implement it. We will ginger the government to implement it. Okay? So, let me go for a commercial break. Can you remember business, okay? Don't go away, I'll be right back. You're welcome. You are still on to your favorite program, Juxtapose. So, in conclusion, I am calling on the government, the authorities, even banks, people who are involved. I am calling on them to, encourage the phenomenon. That's concept of zoo. Let us build zoos. It's not only restaurants and hotels. You know, we should build something that is entertaining. It will even generate revenue and create employment, because people will be feeding the animals. People will pay to go and see it. These are little ways to make money for the state and for the country. Okay? So, I'm calling on the government to leave no stones unturned and look into this zoo issue again. And for you, my viewer, send me text messages. Not call, those numbers flashing on your screen. Don't call them, just send messages. I promise you I will call your name and I will read it. Visit our Facebook page. Okay? So, this is where I will draw the curtains for today's episode. I hope to God we will see same time, same station next week. Remain blessed. My name is Emeka Wanfo, your anchor. Bye-bye.